Here's the moment that catches almost every New Jersey family off guard. Someone you love dies. You go to the bank to handle their affairs, and the account is frozen. Not because anyone did anything wrong. Because of a tax most people have never heard of. Executor Pilot was built by a real New Jersey executor. Not a lawyer, the family member who got handed the job and had to figure it out. This is the plain English version of how New Jersey's inheritance tax works, and the two forms that get the accounts released. One note up front, this is general education, not legal or tax advice, and we'll point you to where to confirm the specifics as we go. First, some genuinely good news. New Jersey used to have two death taxes. The estate tax, the one based on the size of the estate, was repealed for anyone who died on or after January 1, 2018. So for today's estates, there is exactly one New Jersey death tax to think about, the inheritance tax. And here's the twist, it is not based on how big the estate is. It is based on who inherits. New Jersey sorts everyone who inherits into classes. Class A is close family, the spouse or civil union partner, children and stepchildren, grandchildren, parents, grandparents. Class A pays nothing. Completely exempt. And there is no Class B anymore, it was eliminated years ago. Class C is siblings, and a son-in-law or daughter-in-law. Each Class C person gets their first $25,000 tax-free. Above that, rates start around 11%. Class D is everyone else, nieces, nephews, cousins, friends. No real exemption there. And Class E, qualified charities and government, exempt. So for most families, here's the headline. If everything passes to a spouse and children, New Jersey's inheritance tax is usually zero. For the beneficiaries who do pay, Class C starts at 11% after that $25,000 exemption, climbing towards 16%, but the top rate only touches very large inheritances. Class D is 15% on the first $700,000, and 16% above that. The exact brackets matter, so for a real calculation, confirm with the New Jersey Division of Taxation or a CPA. There's a free estimator at the end of this video. Now the deadline, because this is the part with a real clock on it. The inheritance tax return, Form ITR, is generally due 8 months after the date of death, and interest can accrue on tax paid late. Executors watch this date closely. And notice, it lands a full month before the 9-month creditor claim deadline. Two different clocks, 1 month apart. So why was the account frozen? New Jersey puts an automatic lien on a resident's assets at death, to make sure this tax gets handled. The bank isn't being difficult. It's protecting itself from the state's lien. 3 things release the money. 1. The blanket waiver. Most families never hear about this. A bank can release up to 50% of the account right away, with no waiver form at all. That can cover the funeral and immediate bills. 2. Form L-8. If the heirs are Class A, spouse, children, grandchildren, parents. This affidavit releases bank and brokerage accounts, and you file it directly with the bank, not the state. Many straightforward New Jersey estates use the L-8 and never file a full inheritance tax return at all. 3. Form L-9. Same idea, but for New Jersey real estate, and this one goes to the Division of Taxation. If tax is owed, or the beneficiaries aren't all Class A, then the full return gets filed and the state issues the formal waiver, Form 01. A clean order of operations looks like this. First, certified death certificates and your letters from the county surrogate. Institutions ask for both. Second, if you need cash now, ask the bank about the 50% blanket waiver. Third, for Class A estates with no tax due, file the L-8 with each institution, and the L-9 for any New Jersey real estate. Fourth, keep a copy of every form and the date you sent it. That paper trail is what protects the executor. If you want your actual dates, the 8-month tax deadline, the 9-month creditor window, all of it, there's a free calculator at executorpilot.com. Enter the date of death, and your first deadline shows instantly, no email needed. It's an educational tool, not legal advice, but it turns the panic into a list. Links are in the description, along with the full written guides. Take a breath. You can do this.